Hi guys, how are you doing? And today I will be teaching you how to make thumbnails for YouTube. Now the first thing you're going to want to do is get verified on your YouTube channel, because if you don't, this will not work. But if you are already verified, then we can get right into it. So one thing that I did is go into your documents, and I made a folder called thumbnail. This is where I'll be putting all my thumbnail pictures and stuff. So let's go into here, and first thing we're going to do is we're going to edit something to put into our thumbnail. What I usually like to do is, so I make all my thumbnails the same size. So what I do is I take one of my old thumbnails and then I cut it, and then boom, I have the size that I want, which is 1280 by 720. And this makes it a little bit easier for me to, you know, just kind of make sure all my thumbnails are nice and same size for editing purposes. So another thing that now I'm going to do is get on here, and we're going to make one of my characters invisible for the picture. So what I'm going to do is, these are some of my previous ones. So we're going to go ahead and grab one that already has all of the stuff on it, so that way I can show you exactly how to make them invisible. So we're going to grab this picture, a potato. So what I do is now, what you're going to want to do is I use the eraser, and we're going to gently go across the arm. And this does edit out the stuff around it, so that way I only have potato. And this gives me a way to make thumbnails for free. I don't have to pay money for any expensive thumbnail sites. I just do this on Paint, and my thumbnails turn out pretty good. And I can do ones on how to do it. I just feel like I don't really need to pay for this, and it's just a way for me to make free thumbnails. Because I don't use Photoshop, I just go ahead and use Paint to crop out all the pictures I need. And it works out pretty good. So, we're just going to finish cutting out potato, and then we will get on to the next step. Alright, now that they have officially finished cropping out potato, I now will go up to here to the select screen, and I will go freeform. And now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get all your person in one little slide, as small as possible. This is as small as I'm going to get. And if you do need a smaller canvas to work on, just go ahead and grab the rectangle, grab the character, shrink it, and then you'll have your picture. And then what you can do is this one doesn't need to be exactly the same size as all the other ones. And then there we go. Now I have a little bit of a bigger sort of one to work on. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to freeform, and you're going to want to start circling the character. And this, you'll see what this comes into. If you go a little bit, just make sure you don't cut into the character. But you can go a little bit outside the white lines. The white line about the eraser is really what I did just to have a little outline of where I can kind of go. And if it does cut into the character a little bit, it's fine. But now, what you're going to want to do is cut around. I got a little bit of potato there, but it's fine. And you're going to want to just go outside the picture, and then you're going to want to join backward there, and then cut, and boom. Okay, now we have most of our character. Of course, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my eraser and just kind of erase the little spaces that I messed up in. Over here got a little messed up, so what we're going to do is we're going to kind of chop that there. And if I really need to, I can just go ahead and grab this right here. How much do I need about that much? Well, then let's just grab this, copy, and then you see. Okay, so doing that, it does get a little messed up, but if you just grab like a little piece like this, I did not mean to cut that. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to copy it, paste it, and there we go. Now we got that little, yeah, then that should be good. Now, okay, so, and if you don't like the square block, this kind of thing, Then what you can do is you can put a whole block there and then just erase around it. And then boom, see, we got potato back. So now what I'm going to want to do next is we are going to want to take, it can be any color you want, and just, I'm going to use blue. I like that. And then boom. Now what you're going to want to do is save. Okay, now here's what you're going to want to do. Name what you just made, alright, and save it to your thumbnail drive. Boom. And now that you have that, we can go into our official thumbnail, and we can put a title. We can put whoop, whatever font you want to. I usually do 100, and I don't know how to pronounce the font, but I'll show you which I use. And I use this, and I put it at 100 usually. And then we got that ready, so that way we can just put in whatever color we want. I'm going to use pink. No, actually, I'm going to go orange. And then we got that done, so now we can actually change it back again, any color you want. We use green, and then we put our thumbnail title. Boom. Alright, so that's pretty good. And now what we want to do is we want to go in and grab our little character that we made earlier, and then we can put him right here, and then take the paint bucket and fill it in with that color. And then there you go. And you know what? If you want to do another one, that's why you have it saved up here, so that way you can just do, let's put 2 in there. And yeah, sometimes they'll get a little cut off there. And that is also, you can also put in shapes too. So just to make it a little bit, I'm going to do a little YouTube button here. Then put that right there, and go back. And yeah, so that is my thumbnail I just made. If you liked this video and this really helped you, well, then the best thing you can do is go subscribe to my Terrible Family account, and I will be uploading more tutorials on here, and I hope this helped you. Bye.